Greetings, and thank you for your interest in Atomic Grow. High Yield Industries of Melbourne, Florida is very excited to present to you one of the fastest growing products that is being used in agriculture today. Atomic Grow formulations are comprised of essential natural horticultural oils and organic alcohols that coat and cover the leaves and bark. Due to its smaller angstrom nanoparticle size, Atomic Grow is able to soften and open leaf receptors, allowing more fertilizers and micronutrients to enter the translocation system. Other inputs become far more effective and typically provide a visual response, depending on the health of the plant. Atomic Grow is extremely effective at covering and reducing surface tension. Thus, the penetrating ability becomes far greater than leading transport products. Here we see the result of our product on a 3,000-acre cornfield in South Florida. Be sure to observe the amazing roots. Atomic Grow is not a fertilizer or a pesticide. Rather, it is an organic way to enhance the plant's immune and growth system, resulting in an overall healthier plant. Our amazing all-green product helps growers produce vigorous, viable plants with greater root mass, more root hairs, bigger stems, and faster plant repair. For growers with drier and sandy soils, Atomic Grow's production of massive roots and thicker stalks resist lodging in dry weather stress and wind. Our surfactant improves moisture absorption for faster germination and emergence. In 2010, a cotton farmer in North Carolina reports, "My best ever cotton yield on this sandy field had been just over 900 pounds. My 2009 yield was 1,260 pounds. I attribute much of that increase to healthy cotton and one treatment of 8 ounce per acre of Atomic Grow. The root structure was at least 50% greater than I've ever seen on cotton raised in this sandy land in the past. A neighbor stopped me last fall and told me, 'I've never seen cotton that pretty on that sandy land.'" In 2007 and 2008, southeastern corn growers who encountered dry weather in June and July typically gained 10 to 15 bushels higher yields in corn with Atomic Grow. A crop scientist stated, "The missing link to make foliar consistently bump up yield has been us finding a way to carry nutrients into leaves and mobilize them for efficient metabolism." Another specialist in crop surfactants and adjuvants says, "For years, researchers have been working on that missing link. Finally, we have it. It is Atomic Grow Surfactant." A research agronomist from North Carolina comments on his findings on peanuts in a 2010 case study. "I was shocked." He goes on, "Treated plants had 21 to 24 pegs, while untreated plants had about 9 to 10 pegs."
I'm talking about close.
Yeah, I can get as close as you want.
Let's get a close shot of them. See, you don't see no leaf spot in them. You see just a little bit of burn off of them where we sprayed that chemical.
Yeah.
You don't see no leaf spot on them. And they look good. They got a lot of new growth on them.
Now what do you got in these, Jerry?
Then I got the Cadre and the 24DB and the soap on them.
These Georgia greens?
Let's see, these are Florida 06s. Georgia 06s.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're coming on good. Have you backed off on your fungicide because you started using this soap?
Well, I hadn't sprayed none yet.
You haven't had to?
No.
How old is this crop? 30 days?
About 30, 35 days.
And most farmers would have sprayed fungicide by now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you think the soap is managing the plant better, making it healthier, so you don't need the fungicide?
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna come back again, probably another week, and I'm gonna spray them again with that soap. Maybe again, probably about 50 days.
Mm-hmm. Now you used this soap last year. What did you think of it?
Oh, I thought it done good. I thought it done real well.
Yeah. Good.
Let's cut it off.
That's just a little pot. When you pull them up, they slam out to here. On these runners, see these right here, supposed to make.
See, here's what I'm talking about, the nodules.
That's right.
When you can get a legume to nodulate like that, and yank it out of the dirt and still have, look at that big old sucker on there. That's making nitrogen for the plant. That baby right there is what makes legumes go. These little lumps on the roots, that's what fixes nitrogen out of the air. That's what makes protein. Nitrogen makes protein, makes the makes the plant itself grow, and also makes the fruit set, pod set, much better.
I'm gonna have to be ready.
You don't have, yes sir, you're gonna have some.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be ready.
They're loaded. But boy, what a good.
And Clay,
This is actually hairy indigo. Here, this isn't a peanut, but the same thing happens on peanuts.
Oh, Joe, now look at me.
Same kind of nodulation happens on the peanuts. Look at here. All this right here, same deal. Same type of nodulation on the peanut. Them little lumpy babies. Now, some of that might be nematode. I don't know.
No, this ain't no nematode.
But that right there is nodulation.
That ain't no nematode.
And it'd be real unusual to have it these roots looking this healthy and have nematodes in there.
You see that?
And see, nematodes would hold back the production also, and you got too good a production here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's three. That's three off of this one little pool. That's very unusual. And you about the threes in it.
The three nuts in the pod, yes.
That's very unusual for Georgia greens to find three off of one.
This is a runner type?
It's just a Georgia green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
were these peanuts sprayed with any atomic grow? Sprayed twice.
4 ounces one time, 8 ounces again. And no nothing. I went over one time with Bravo.
For a leaf spot.
Yeah, that was about 10 days ago. They was already 100 days old when I sprayed.
Normally you'd spraying a lot earlier than that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You'd be spraying a month earlier before.
No, more than that.
Yeah, that's right.
30 days. 30 days. Yeah.
Some fine looking peanuts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A citrus farmer who sprayed his 90-acre grove with Atomic Grow states, "I changed my program 3 years ago and began using Atomic Grow on my trees. My tree production is up by 35%. I use lower spray volumes, I don't use any silage control, and my trees have little if any greening symptoms. Atomic Grow cleans the vascular systems of my trees and enables tree functions to operate normally." Here we see beans treated with Atomic Grow in Red River County, Texas, that yielded 48 bushels per acre in a high-stress season. His untreated field yielded 20 bushels per acre, 28 bushels less than his treated half of the field. In 2008, this wheat field in North Carolina proved to the growers that they could raise 90 to 100 bushels of wheat, where they had never seen 70 bushels before. The farmers report, We're having the best yields we've ever had. It's beautiful grain. It was not overdone with fertilizer, just cow manure and a little nitrogen. Another wheat farmer states, we're not used to seeing wheat like this, with a 5-inch head and 4 rows of grain in most of the heads. Wheat straw yield was double what we're used to. Barley growers in the Carolinas who applied Atomic Grow reported 30 to 50% higher than they can recall growing. Although late rains delayed harvest, this field yielded close to 100 bushels per acre. For tobacco, quality is more crucial than ever for flue-cured and burley growers. Healthier plants enhance quality with our non-toxic, bio-based tobacco formulation. In this area of North Carolina, a 2,000 pound per acre burley yield is considered good. The tobacco that was treated twice with Atomic Grow yielded around 3,000 pounds per acre, and the tobacco that was treated once yielded around 2,300 pounds per acre. This farmer states that there was virtually no disease even though he did not fumigate the soil. Insect pressure was light, indicating a healthier plant with a strong immune system. Flue-cured tobacco growers using Atomic Grow have seen gains up to 50%. Said farmer quotes, "You can smell the healthier aroma." Course superintendents are also using our product widely. They state that shallow roots and nematodes were constant problems until they began using Atomic Grow. It was the game changer. For the vegetable growers, here's where high quality, taste, and shelf life from Atomic Grow pays off, with big profits. Tomatoes blossom earlier and longer, with higher Brix levels that keep well even when picked ripe. Leafy vegetables, like kale, cabbage, and lettuce, respond vigorously to repeated light sprays of Atomic Grow through the season. Okras respond to Atomic Grow in a big way. The man standing in this field is 6 feet tall, and the okra plants on this farm are up to his shoulders. This untreated onion field in Florida froze early 2009. An onion field beside it, treated with Atomic Grow, survived the freeze and is growing vigorously. Farmers have seen similar frost protection in tobacco and soybeans. Growers all across America are seeing their profits greatly enhanced in all types of weather, soils, seasons, and temperatures. And when used as directed, you too can realize larger harvests and excellent produce that translates into greater financial profits, all because of strong and healthy plants, treated with Atomic Grow. Naturally. Contact your representative today. Jane A. Payne. JAP with atomicgrow@gmail.com.